It looks like, yeah, we're just talking about the Marin headlands there, that live, beautiful shot of the Golden Gate. Looks like the headlands were on fire.
Yeah.
Just a little fog drifting in. Well, we're back with more crafty items to decorate your home. Lisa Quinn is live at the American Craft Show at Fort Mason Center in San Francisco. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, we're back, and I'm lucky enough to actually talk to one of the artists, Aaron Kramer from Venice Beach.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the Bay Area. I'm great, and I'm so grateful that you were able to talk to us today. I think your baskets are phenomenal. I think they're just beautiful, and I was really surprised to find out what they were made from. What are these?
These are all recycled street sweeper bristles.
So these are what they clean the streets with.
These are exactly
These could kill somebody. They're really strong.
You would not want to get run over by a street sweeper.
No. And I guess my next question is, why these? When did you start finding them?
About 20 years ago, I started finding them in the streets of Chicago.
So you didn't know somebody at the city? You just actually started finding these on the street?
But there's another story related to that, a little back alley meeting of because the city doesn't like to give away their trash.
Gotcha.
So I started finding them in the streets, and there's no better resource than a free resource.
No kidding.
So
and it's green friendly too. It's always good to recycle.
Very much so. One of my mottos is trash is a failure of imagination.
Oh,
so,
that's very nice.
Things like this, I find the most ubiquitous common object, driftwood, recycled street sweeper bristles. I've even woven recycled coffee stirrers. Pulled them out of the trash and cleaned them and woven.
One man's trash. Let's talk about some of the items in particular, and then I want to see how you make these. So let's talk about these first. I think these are so groovy. We were talking earlier. I think this would make such a great guy gift for like a desktop executive gift.
It is a great man gift, and it has trapped inside of it a recycled bed spring. And that's one of the
Are these just buttons?
These are buttons. These are actually Mrs. Howard's buttons. My dear friend at 90 passed away, and she left me her button collection. And so
everything has a story.
This is my way of kind of spreading her ashes all over the country. So yeah, Mrs. Howard's buttons.
This reminds me of the fair when the guy in the motorcycle would go around. These are so cute.
And it's actually art you can't touch, and that's one of the things that attracts me to my work is that it's so tactile, and I can really get into it with my hands.
All right, well, let's make one.
Well, let me show you a little bit of what I do. I have this piece, which this is actually finished in this as it is, but most of my work starts with a welded substructure.
Gotcha.
So I weld at my welding bench this armature out of thin wire using a MIG welder, and then after that, then I take the bristles and I start weaving into them. So the process of weaving, I'll hand you a pre-cut
I don't know if you can trust me with
Well, it's basically over, under, over, under. So you want to find an opportunity where you can go under it, and you don't have to go for the next one right under the next one, but just find a spot where it'll kind of hold it in tension.
Obviously, you don't want any of these things sticking out because they'll poke somebody.
There you go. And sometimes I use tools, small hand tools, and I'll use little leather fingerlets that'll help, keep
Otherwise, you're going to get cut a lot. These things are sharp, and they're really they're very strong. Yeah.
They're very tensile. They're springy. It's a hot rolled steel, and they are lovely to work with.
Well, fantastic. Let's keep doing this. Do your kids help you with this?
Well, my kids try to help a little bit, but I let them think that they're helping, and then.
Yeah, I know. The kids want to be. They've probably grown up in this whole craft.
Well, they've grown up in my studio as well as going to craft shows, and they've got some good craft etiquette. So.
Well, listen. Thank you so much. You can see Aaron's work here at the craft show. It's going to start tomorrow. It's also going to be here on Saturday and Sunday. It's $12 to get in, but kids under 12 are free. It's a wonderful opportunity to bring the kids, show them some great things, and pick up some items that you're not going to find anywhere else. If you're throwing a dinner party and somebody walks in and sees all these great items that you got here, you're going to throw a great party.
You're right. There's no doubt about that. You will find things there that you won't see anyplace else. So check it out. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.